right, Matrixx and Rhodes show supporters, we're going to talk about Bill Maher. I've said in the past I'm a Bill Maher fan, although I know he has a serious blind spot for President Trump, although I wonder if there's cracks in the foundation of that blind spot right now. A lot of us have been watching Bill Maher for years destroy the woke left, the extreme progressive left, and Bill Maher's much more of a classic liberal, right? He's certainly a lot closer to what Elon and RFK Jr. and Tulsi Gabbard would have aligned with in the past before they looked up and they didn't have a party that wanted them anymore. And I hate to break it to Bill Maher, but for the last at least 2 or 3 years, the left hasn't wanted him anymore either. They hate Bill Maher. And it's because he'll go on his show. Number one, he'll have conservatives on there. And number two, he's not afraid to tell the left, F you, if they're screwing up or if he feels like they're screwing up. So we know two things are going on here. He's going to the White House. He's going to sit down and meet with Trump. That, of course, is set up by way of Kid Rock. Now, a lot of Democrats are furious that he's going to sit down with Trump. And Bill Maher's always been like, look, Democrats need to go talk to conservatives and conservatives need to come talk to Democrats. But he's also acknowledged, look, the left has gone way too left and way too loony on issues like biological men in sports and all this other stuff that should be and really is a bipartisan issue. But you get my point. The other one, Ilhan Omar. I did not expect this. This was not going to be part of my video here, but I found it when I was looking for the video for this other part, and he scorched her. I did not know this. Ilhan Omar, hated by Bill Maher. All right, not surprising, I got to say. In case you don't know this, Bill Maher is probably Jewish. That's just my gut feeling anyway. Let's put it that way. So let's take a look at this before we get to that video, okay? Because he is now scorching people in his own party over his visit with Trump. Comedian Bill Maher had 2 words for those who criticized his scheduled visit with President Trump at the White House. Bleep you. That's right, F you. During an interview with comedian Andrew Schultz, and I have not watched it yet, but I need to, on Club Random, Maher discussed his scheduled meeting with President Trump and how it would bother hard leftists. Let's take a look at this.
Kid Rock was here a couple of weeks ago, and he said, I want you to meet Trump. He said, I'm going to take you to the White House. So now we're going to do that.
I think that's
and like
a good
there will be
conversation.
lots of people on the left who will be like, how dare you talk to this man? I'm like, fuck you. You know, I'm not playing this game that you mean girls play.
Yes.
Where like, oh, you know what? You can't sit at my lunch table because I'm just not talking to you. Not talking to you, you lost the election. Who the fuck do you think you have to talk to? It's one thing if you win it. It's another thing if you lose it.
You got to start talking to people.
Have to talk. And I see Gavin Newsom is doing this now. He's changed his tune. He's got a podcast, and the first guest was Charlie Kirk.
I thought that was,
I
thought that was brilliant.
I did not know that. I didn't. I just learned that right when I saw this video. Newsom had on Charlie Kirk. I did not realize that.
Me, he said, like, I'm noticing what Bill does, talks to both sides, like is left leaning, but not afraid to criticize the people on his team. Like, we got to get more of this going. This has to become the center. This has to become a real center. Right now, it's like it's a few lonely islands that I need to like become a bigger fucking sandbar.
Yeah. No, for real. You're right. Like it.
Little reaction. Great line. The Mean Girls line is epic. I mean, look, again, he's got a blind spot for Trump, but I at least he has the wherewithal to understand I need to sit down and talk to the guy. And I have a sneaking suspicion Trump and Maher are going to come away from the meeting having at least somewhat different opinions than they have going into these meetings between the two, or into the meeting between the two. So the other thing that he said was this about Ilhan Omar, of course, the radically progressive Hamas supporting representative from Minnesota, who, in my opinion, feels like a traitorous C word. But okay, I can't stand her. We know the story with her and her brother. So listen to this. I guess I didn't expect this, but it does somewhat make sense.
Dude, I wonder if and again, I don't know too much about the Ilhan Omar's politics or whatever.
Oh,
But
Elon Omar? Is that who you're talking about?
Ilhan, or
Elon Omar.
you call her Ilhan Omar?
I call her that because that's her name. She's the representative from Minnesota.
I think whatever.
Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
Ilhan, I thought it was, but I think that
whatever it is, I don't like her.
So the point that I'm trying to make here is that
is she a representative of America or Palestine? Is my question.
Well, here's the thing that's important. It's I think that she has and I don't even know if she understands this as privilege, but she has an identity outside of being American. She has this separate identity from another country that has thousands of years of history, and that's baked into who she is. Some of us,
where you would happily live.
Where I would happily live, and it would be so great.
So, and she married her brother,
and it is what it is.
So you could do that.
I mean, if I had a sister, no,
you can marry your sister. I don't know what you could do.
But
I'm going to stop it right there. But you get the point. Bill Maher is not a fan of this woman. Not a fan. Is she a representative for America or Palestine? She definitely isn't for America. Y'all got any more of them Somalis? Great point by Bill Maher. We need representatives who put America first, not foreign interest. Ilhan Omar's loyalty is clearly divided. America deserves better. We need leaders who stand up for our values and protect our nation, not promoting anti-Semitism and hate speech. Seriously. I mean, that tells you a lot right there. Omar needs to be removed from office and deported, if not jailed. She definitely doesn't work for America. It's wild how progressively radical Minnesota is. There's some, now, in and around the urban areas, as always, but wow, there's a lot of leftists up there. It's crazy. It's crazy. Maher is one of the few Dems I can respect for willing to consider the other side of the aisle's opinion. The discussion with Trump will be great. F you to the mean girls. I love it. Yeah, I mean, I wish that was something that we could actually watch. I wish they would sit down podcast style and have a conversation. I think it would break the internet. I do, because I think a lot of people would take a step back and go, I can't believe how much Trump and Bill Maher actually agree on, because I think it would be quite a lot, right? I mean, honestly. Definitely not a representative for America. Somalian. Now tell him to do Rashida Tlaib. Yeah, absolutely. I don't trust him. No, I mean, I don't know what that means. I know a lot of people have come down on Bill Maher because of some statements that he's made, but at the end of the day, he is a comedian. Now, I know he's trying to get laughs out of his base, but he's willing to listen, all right? And and vice versa. It's what makes Trump great, frankly, I think, is one of his greatest attributes is willing to sit down with anybody, have a conversation, and see if there's something that can come out of it that is useful and productive. Hell, that's why he's such a great president. Let's be honest. We're watching it with Ukraine and Russia, all these deals involving terror. I mean, the whole nine. Why not Bill Maher, right? Tell me what you think. I know a lot of people can't stand him. That's fine. But like I said, I've been watching him since way back the ABC late night politically incorrect days. Our politics don't align, but most of the time, his show is funny, and I like a good laugh. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.